Let me talk to the people who have already tried. You've applied for a home. You've heard, not right now. You've been told your credit is a problem. And after a while, you stop trying because rejection hurt too much. I get it. Some of you owned a home before and lost it, right? Some of you never owned a home at all. But what you have in common is this quiet belief that's whispering to you, and it keeps on whispering. Maybe this isn't for me. I'm here to tell you that belief is a lie. Credit repair is possible, home ownership is possible, and not just because of systems and strategies, but because God actually wants his children to possess the land. I'm Karen, your North Carolina area real estate professional, and I'm here to give a little hope to the hopeless today, okay? Because I was once just like you, hopeless. The scripture that anchored me in this hopeless mindset was, "The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof, the world and they that dwell therein." And this was my mindset. If all of it belongs to him, then no credit report, no past mistake, no season of loss has the authority to permanently block what he already owns. God is not intimidated by your past. He is not surprised by your setbacks. And he is not calling you to rent forever when he's a God of inheritance. Let that sink in. And he wants you to be an owner because he's an owner. Before I give you the 5 reasons why credit repair is possible, I need you to understand where I'm speaking from. Because some of you might see me now and you think that, we built this house in the middle of the craziest housing market in history in 2022 and assume that I really do not understand your situation. But I need you to know I am more like you than you realize. My husband and I did not glide into homeownership. There were seasons where things were bad, not uncomfortable. I'm talking about bad, confusing, discouraging, embarrassing at times. And I tell you the full story in my testimony. I'm going to link that in the description below so that you can go back and watch it. I really want you to watch it because you need to see how real this journey was for us. And I think it will help you. Credit repair is possible. And I need you to know this. I'm not talking at you. I'm talking with you as someone who knows exactly what it is that you're going through and how you're thinking. And if God brought us through that, there is absolutely hope for you. All right, so here are my 5 reasons credit repair is possible and you can have hope. Reason number 1, credit is not character. Let me tell you something about credit reports. Credit reports are data, not destiny. They don't measure your faith, your discipline, your growth, or the lessons you've learned. They measure how information is reported and calculated. And that can change. I need you to stop internalizing these numbers like they're a judgment from God, because they're not. Okay? God understands where you were. And God understands that you need work. You understand that you need work. You're here because you understand that you have to apply works to your faith that you have to own a home again. Reason number 2, credit is designed to respond quickly. Okay? Here's something most people don't know. Small score changes create big results. A 20 to 40 point increase can move you from denial to approval. It can drop your interest rate. It can lower your monthly payment. It can increase your buying power by tens of thousands of dollars. That difference can literally be removing incorrect collections, lowering utilization, adding the right secured cards, fixing reporting errors. This is why credit repair is not hopeless. It is strategic. Reason number 3, your past attempts didn't fail, honey. They taught you. Let me testify for a minute. My husband and I reached out to several realtors years ago. We applied for a home and we weren't approved. We were told, okay, get a couple of secure credit cards. So we did. Then we tried credit repair programs on our own. And let me be honest with you, it was hard. I just wanted to quit. But eventually we figured it out. But it took us almost a year. And I remember thinking at that time, why did this have to be so hard? We were honest people and we were trying to turn things around. But what I didn't realize was God wasn't delaying us. He was actually preparing me to help others shorten this journey at this day and time. It's amazing. God is strategic. So everything he does is strategic. It was a lesson that I was learning so that I could help you right now. Reason number 4, you don't have to do this alone. This is where everything changes, y'all. When you partner with the right people, what took a year can take 4 to 6 months. I'm serious, 4 to 6 months. That's why I've partnered with Dr. Enasia Bradshaw. Let me say something about this lady. She has like 87 reviews, probably more now. Not one of them is less than 5 stars. She is ethical, she's precise, and she's out here doing the Lord's work, let me tell you. This is not a scam. This is not false hope. This is expert strategy plus integrity. And I want to say this because I know I saw somebody say on Instagram the other day that they were so tired of these coaches coming out here saying, sign up for my free seminar, my free webinar, and I'm going to give you all these tips. And all they're doing when you get in there to those tips is lead you down a funnel where they're asking you to pay $5,000, $10,000 for them to do done for you type of stuff. She's not going to do it for you. She's going to guide you through it. If your score increases just enough, it will qualify you for a better loan tier. It's going to reduce your interest rate by 0.5% to 1%. And that could mean $300 to $600 less per month, $100,000 plus saved over the life of the loan. That is not a miracle. That's knowledge applied correctly. And when I tell you it's going to take you 4 to 6 months, depending on your situation, usually in 4 to 6 months, she can get it done. Not a scam, not a trick, strategy. Just wanted to pop in and say that if you're not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and also turn on the notification bell so you can get more market updates and stay up to date with what's going on in the world of real estate. And so I can help you build up your faith, y'all. We need each other in that area. You never know how important that is until you get involved. And also there'll be a link in the description so that you can sign up for my email list so you can also be able to keep up with what's going on that way. All right, let's get back. And reason number 5, this is the biggest for me. God actually wants you to prosper, including in land. The word says, beloved, I'm about to channel my Iyanla Van Zant here with, beloved, I wish above all things that thou mayest prosper and be in health. Prosperity isn't just money, y'all. It's stability, it's ownership, it's legacy. Throughout scripture, land represented inheritance, promise, provision, permanence. God doesn't raise renters forever. He's a covenant-keeping God. And because he's a covenant-keeping God, he established that covenant with you way before the foundations of the world. He wants you to live here and be prosperous, even as your soul prospers. So we got to get your soul prospering. And that's another thing that I can help you do too, is get your soul prospering, because when you're operating at the level that he wants you to operate at with your soul in relationship with him, then these things become obvious to you. It's not anything that's impossible when you have your soul in right connection, in right relationship, your spirit, soul, and body dedicated to him. Get that through your head. This is about positioning you to possess, okay? I want to restore hope. And if you've been feeling discouraged, if you've been ashamed of your credit, if you stop believing this could ever be you, let me remind you, you're not behind, you're not disqualified, you are not forgotten. Credit repair is possible. Home ownership is possible. And if God put the desire in you, he fully intends to fulfill it. If this spoke to you, I want you to reach out, okay? And let's get you started and let's get you on the way to living that dream. It is possible. Trust God. I'm Karen, helping you not find just a house, but your next place to call home. See you on the next one.